Experience has taught us that protest will be hijacked. I'm going to start with the explanation by saying protest is not what is going to make you stop riding your bike and probably move to a better path in life. Yes, our youths are calm and steady. Our youths are not looking to foment troubles, and of course, we all agree that protest is a fundamental human rights. But there are some that are intended on going on a peaceful protest. There are some that are not intended on going. Those that are intended on doing a peaceful protest, there are apparatus in line for them to make sure that they have peaceful protest and it doesn't turn to anything of violence. And for those that are not participating as well, they will be around observing and even help protecting those that are protesting, such that it doesn't turn into any violence. It has provided and is still providing a lot of avenues to improve your skills. Take Lagos State for example. I'm sure you will have heard of LSCTF, Lagos State Employment Trust Fund. Every month there are programs in IT, in AI, new technologies, plumbing, solar installation, and different sort of skills. So the only way to get yourself employable is to acquire skills, not just in Nigeria. It's a global thing. If you travel to Canada, you want to japa like they used to say, or UK, what sets you apart, what increases your wage and what you earn is your skill. What can you do with your earn? What can it's not just about that certificate you went to. Of course it is necessary to go to school and get yourself educated, but it's not enough until you get skills that makes you relevant in the society or community. I'll tell the youth that we should engage more in dialogue rather than protest, because like we all know, it's a very very fickle community. It's a fickle country right now. A little thing can happen and protest will turn violent. The memory of the destruction of Lagos State facilities, going to billions, is still fresh in our memory, and I still believe Lagos is still recovering from that damages. So we can't afford even a third of such this time around. And protest can easily be hijacked. I know some people probably meant well for the protest, but a lot of fickle youths, a lot of youths that have bad intentions, a lot of thugs that are ready, not even use this time around, thugs that are ready to infiltrate this protest and use it as an avenue to loot, steal, and do different kind of vices. So it is better in a situation where we have such possibilities, it is better to engage in dialogue. And I'm sure even the state governments and some government representatives have been asking, who are your leader? Let us come to the negotiating table. What is going on? What do you want? And I think that is still the best way to go as far as I'm concerned. We all have rights to our ideologies, but for me personally, I don't think there is any need for this protest. A lot of issues are sorted out with dialogues, and especially for the fact that this current government we have is a listening one. Is one that once our voices are made known, our concerns are heard, they listen and make adjustments. And you can agree with me, in the past few days, when the protest issues are started, the government has speedily passed the law of the minimum wage, approved Dangote refinery to be getting oil in naira, and so many other adjustments has been made. So that shows that this is a government that listens. So it should be more of dialogue than protest, in my own opinion. As a graduate, if you're a professional in whatever area, I believe if you are good enough and hustle enough, you probably in time get something better. And besides, there are a lot of initiatives that this government is bringing up, like SME initiative, skill acquisition. Even Lagos State particularly has partnered powerfully with LSCTF to acquire different skills, programming in different languages, AI technology, some plumbing. I know LSCTF has partnered in lots of skill acquisition firm like HTA, Onitreat, where some of my colleagues as well are trained to be a plumber, to be an electrician, solar installator or something like that. So you can always add skills to whatever certificates you get from school. You can agree with me as well that most of the time people just go to school to get certificates. They are not really professionals in what they do. And this is where the lag and the lack of, are they employable? That's the question. So it goes beyond governments providing employment for you. It goes to the fact that you also have to make yourself employable. You also have to acquire skills and make yourself, very relevant to the society. And I think it's something we have to keep educating our people about. Recession is everywhere. It's not just Nigeria. That's the fact.
For the autonomy to the local government, how would this bring development to the community?
First, the autonomy is not yet implemented. There's a 90 days cushion for every local government to get their accounts on board, connected to the TSA, to start having funds paid directly. And I think a lot of people make mistake. There are two parts to this autonomy. There's financial autonomy and full autonomy. So what we've been approved for now is financial autonomy. And that deals with the fact that our funds, local government funds, should be paid directly to their accounts without the intervention of the states. So which is a very lovely development. As regards some states, I know some other states aside Lagos State, because Lagos State gives the local government the full benefits of their funds. So Lagos State has, even before the autonomy, Lagos State has been sorted. But regarding the full autonomy, that will bring a lot of dividends of democracy further to the grassroots in Lagos State, because we already have financial autonomy to an extent, and the structure and setup of Lagos State has already allowed for that freedom when it comes to finances of Lagos State's local governments.